There's a part of you that never sleeps. It beats your heart, moves your hands, and whispers thoughts you didn't choose. It remembers everything you've ever seen, felt, or feared, even the things your conscious mind forgot. It's your subconscious mind, the silent architect of your reality. You think you're steering the ship. But most of the time, the subconscious is the ocean beneath it. Today, we'll decode the psychology of the subconscious mind, how it works, how it controls your habits and emotions, and how to reprogram it to finally work for you, not against you. 1. The hidden mind beneath awareness. Imagine your mind as an iceberg. The tip above water, the part you can see, is your conscious mind, logic, decisions, awareness. But beneath the surface lies a massive structure, the subconscious, holding memories, beliefs, emotions, and instincts that shape everything you do. Scientists estimate that up to 95% of behavior is controlled by subconscious processes. That means most of your choices, reactions, and even desires aren't conscious decisions, they're patterns. You don't think to tie your shoes, drive, or respond emotionally, your subconscious does it automatically. It's your brain's autopilot, efficient, powerful, and invisible. 2. The subconscious is a record keeper. Every experience you've ever had, from childhood joy to heartbreak, leaves an imprint. Those imprints become programs stored in your subconscious. When something today feels familiar, good or bad, it's often your subconscious replaying an old emotional memory. That's why certain smells, songs, or faces trigger instant feelings without explanation. The subconscious never forgets. It just waits for reminders to replay what it knows. You are not a blank slate, you are a living archive. 3. The formation of beliefs. Between ages 0 and 7, your brain operates mostly in theta waves, a hypnotic, absorbent state. You don't analyze. You absorb. During that time, you download beliefs about love, money, safety, and self-worth, not through teaching, but through observation. If your parents feared scarcity, you may subconsciously link money to anxiety. If affection was inconsistent, you might equate love with uncertainty. These early programs become the filters through which you interpret life. And until you bring them to awareness, they quietly run the show. 4. The subconscious and emotion. The subconscious doesn't speak in words, it speaks in feelings. When you sense resistance, tension, or anxiety without knowing why, that's your subconscious signaling conflict between what you want and what you believe. For example, you consciously want success. But subconsciously, you believe success leads to pressure or loss of love. So every time you get close, your subconscious pulls back to protect you. The subconscious doesn't sabotage you out of cruelty. It does it out of loyalty to your old definition of safety. 5. Habits. The subconscious in motion. Habits are the subconscious mind in action. Every repeated behavior carves a neural pathway in the brain. The more you repeat it, the stronger it becomes until it runs automatically. That's why habits feel hard to break. You're not just fighting behavior, you're rewiring identity. But here's the good news, the subconscious learns through repetition and emotion. If you can repeat something with conviction and feel the emotion of success, you can overwrite the old code. You can reprogram yourself. 6. The language of the subconscious. The subconscious doesn't understand don't or not. If you say, don't be nervous, it hears be nervous. If you say, I'm not scared, it focuses on scared. It processes in images and emotions, not logic. That's why visualization and affirmations work best when they're vivid and emotional, not robotic. The subconscious responds to feeling, not phrasing. It learns from experience, even imagined ones. So if you want to change your life, you must change the pictures and emotions your mind rehearses every day. 7. The subconscious and reality perception. Your subconscious acts like a lens, it filters what you notice in the world. If you believe people are untrustworthy, you'll notice only evidence that proves it. If you believe opportunities are scarce, you'll miss the ones right in front of you. This is called the reticular activating system, a brain network that aligns your perception with your dominant beliefs. Your world reflects not what's real, but what's relevant to your subconscious. Change the filter, and the world changes with it. 8. Dreams. The subconscious in motion. When you sleep, your conscious mind quiets, and the subconscious takes center stage. Dreams are its native language, symbolic, non-linear, emotional. They reveal what your waking mind represses. Fears, desires, and conflicts all find expression through metaphor. That's why dreamwork, writing, reflecting, or simply noticing recurring symbols can bring hidden emotions to light. Every dream is a message from the mind beneath, the one that never stops speaking, only waiting for you to listen. 9. The subconscious and the body. The subconscious doesn't just shape your mind, it influences your body. It regulates heartbeat, immunity, and hormones based on emotional memory. If the subconscious perceives threat, even emotional threat, it triggers stress responses automatically. That's why chronic anxiety or trauma can cause real physical symptoms. The body keeps score of what the mind avoids. Healing isn't just mental, it's also cellular. 10. Reprogramming the subconscious mind. To change the subconscious, you need two things: repetition and emotion. Here's how psychology and neuroscience suggest you can begin: awareness. Notice patterns, recurring fears, habits, or results. They point to your programming. Affirmation with feeling. Speak new truths emotionally, not mechanically. Visualization. See your goal vividly. The subconscious doesn't distinguish imagination from reality. Hypnagogic state. Rehearse change when half awake, just before sleep or upon waking. The mind is most suggestible then. Action reinforcement. Each time you act in alignment with your new belief, the subconscious adjusts its script. You don't fight the subconscious, you teach it. 11. The shadow side. Not everything in the subconscious is pleasant. It also stores repressed memories, shame, anger, and trauma, what psychologist Carl Jung called the shadow. These parts of you don't disappear. They wait, asking for recognition. When ignored, they leak through as projection, judging in others what you can't accept in yourself. But when integrated, they become power, emotional energy reclaimed. Healing means making peace with your own hidden self. 12. The deep truth about the subconscious. Your subconscious is not your enemy. It's your protector. It does what it thinks will keep you safe, even if it limits you. It doesn't care about success or happiness, only safety. But safety, for the subconscious, is what's familiar. So the first step to transformation isn't control, it's communication. Talk to your subconscious like an old guardian who's done its job too well. Show it, through repetition, emotion, and action, that new experiences can be safe too. Because the subconscious doesn't follow orders. It follows evidence. Every thought you repeat, every image you visualize, every feeling you allow, becomes a brick in the architecture of your future. You are not the victim of your programming. You are the programmer. If this episode helped you see your own mind differently, take one conscious step today. Click subscribe, give this video a like, and keep exploring your hidden power with Mind Decode. Because mastering your life begins with understanding the part of you that's been guiding it all along.